Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to game 4 of this classic matchup between Food Please and Splay. This time the map is Amazon Tunnel. It's game 4 and Food Please is playing as Goth in red on the top hand side, and Splay is playing in classic blue in the south, playing as the Spanish. And I think both the civilizations can be very strong here. Goth maybe being a little bit the boysier pick. They can be strong in certain scenarios, but at the moment the infantry line is maybe not the best, but of course Huskers are very powerful. But if the Spanish go for the Conquistadors, which is one of the strongest units in the game, then I think the Goth will have hard times to deal with that. Both players are going forward to wall off. Fupli only with one villager and Splay with two, and I think he's got the uphill advantage. Yes, he did. And did Fupli go for Loom? Yes, he did. And Splay I think did as well. And if you look on the top right side, you can see that Splay has 70 gold in the bank, and that's due to the Spanish bonus that they get per technology researched 20 gold back. If we look, both players are really trying to micro down the walls, micro down the enemy, and I think that's bad for Splay. He will lose at least one villager. Does he? Can he quick wall it? No, he can't. But he gets the walls down. What is he doing? What is this? Splay is down one villager, and where is the scout? Did Splay already lose his scout? But I think he will get revenge for this villager. Yes, he does. No, what is he doing? He's killing the scout. Oh no, that's disaster. Foodpiece already killed two villagers, has his scout alive, and both players will go up to almost 1 minute idle turns at the time. Foodpiece is saving the low HP will, and Splay is just repairing the walls, but he's losing. And the walls are open. What a messy game, and 3 more villagers here for Splay. And yeah. A lot of action going up here, and you can see Foodpiece economy. He will be out of food, and that's the reason why the towns idle time is going up. Bring in now a boar. If you look at Splay, his economy is not looking better at all. But a nice boar over here. But let's go back to the action. This villager, can he save the palisade? No, he cannot. But at least Splay should kill one villager. Yes, he did, and no reaction. Just now, and now it's too late. Finally, the scout is down, and now it's 4 against 4 villagers. Fupli deleting the house, is not housed. Killing another villager of Splay and just running with. No. Oh yeah, come on. Now the. Splay has the disadvantage here, and he has to retreat or bring another villager, and it seems like he's not doing that. And that means Foodpiece will get control of the middle. And they're still open, there's a hole, there's always a hole. Now one more villager. Splay didn't even find his llamas, and what's that, a crocodile. Now Splay should retreat. He will lose this villager here. That's disaster. Just a free will for Foodpiece. Actually, he retreats in time, but I think Foodpiece could be able to quick wall this villager out and then kill it. That's exactly what he's trying here. We have some lag again, as in the and Splay villager is down. I think Splay should have been sending villagers forward a little bit earlier, And now Footpiece will be able to control the center, to control the 5 or 6, 5 juicy relics here in the middle, which obviously is an advantage in cast late, because every relic is like 2 or 3 villagers on gold, which could be huge in early cast late. Another villager down, and Splay killed 6 villagers, but Footpiece lost 7. What does this mean? What does this mean? Oh, that's a disaster! Look at that! Gummibear is playing here. Gummibear gave Footpiece some advice how to kill some boars. Of course, Footpiece lost a villager and this border, and both players with over 2 minutes. 2 minutes of idle time. But I think the strength of Footpiece is in creating a messy game, and that's exactly what he's doing here, and Splay has to retreat. He's losing way too many. Now Footpiece killed 11 villagers. He killed 11 villagers. Look at the win count now, 14 to 10 after 11 minutes in the game. Ridiculous game here. What a clown game by our players. And yeah, I think the game is over. And the next disastrous border, maybe Gummibear trained with all of these 2 players. Look at that, not even in the range of the town center. It's not even close. Okay, not. Finally, Footpiece is bringing in a good boar. There's a little bit food left. Yeah, 90 food left. And now even more will fighting, but I think it's now too late to commit there. Footpiece is retreating. I'm not sure why. Maybe just wants to buy some time and sending more villagers, or he maybe would like to go up to fuel age and destroy Splay, because Splay is nowhere near fuel age. The economy of Splay is just so bad. He has not even the wood for a lumber camp, but neither does Footpiece have. He's on Struggle Tree, and now Splay is running. And I don't like this house here. I think it's more important to go for lumber camp. And look at that, Footpiece with a 6 vill lead. He comes up with 6 villagers. More. Now some trash talk. Of course, Footpiece could be fine with the piece, because he has a huge lead, and he could see this in the score. He's already 150 points ahead. And now both players agreed for some peace. And actually there's the lumber camp of Footpiece, and Splay is still wasting resources. And Footpiece is complaining about this economy. But I think Splay should not laugh about that, because his economy is just more disastrous than Footpiece is. Not even now building the mill, no lumber camp, nothing. And 4 minutes 22 seconds of idle town center time, and this economy KD, it's a disaster. So Footpiece will win this game just reaching fuel age or castle age, breaking these walls, and if Splay is lucky, he will have enough time to buy time with walls, but he will always be behind in this game. Now finally building up the lumber camp. So actually I have not seen game 3 and game 2 and game 3. So but after some predictions of Footpiece, or some Footpiece may would have thought about giving game 4 to Splay because they have only played 3 games in a row, but then they were playing game 4 on another day. So I think Footpiece would have never done this, to giving a win to Splay if not if he hasn't been up 3 games.
See?
So that means Fuplis is winning the series here. And now it's a question if it is a 3-1, if Splay is able to get 1 win at least, or if it's a whitewash, a 4-0. And yeah, I think it's a disaster game for Splay here, matching with the king of messy games, Food Please, and Will fighting in the middle, in the center. He's behind. He now sees that Food Please will be up to fuel age in 1.5 minutes and has a huge economy lead. And once Food Please has an economy lead on you, you know it's over, because that never should be happening. Now look at this low elo mining camp. Not even a bad one. So you can mine at least 2 tiles of stone very effectively, maybe 3, and most of the gold mines are very effective. Some little micro would be necessary here, but nicely done by Food Please. Now where's the gap? They're still open. Food Please, I think, will close. No, yeah, he will close it. And Splay is just wandering around with 2 villagers, just losing more and more economy time, and still not up to fuel age. He has built the outpost, and that means he will not be able to sell 200 stone if he wants to have greater castle age time. And now look at the resources of Food Please. He is building the market, and I think the blacksmith is coming up on... Where is he building the blacksmith? Here he is. So that means Food Please is up to castle age in 3 minutes, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see the GG coal-based Splay here when he reaches castle age, but because I don't think Splay will be able to click up to castle age when he reaches fuel age. Because look at his economy, he has had to invest a lot of wood into farms very early without horse color. Food is now seeding at least 5 farms to secure villager production, and has the berries. Splay is still with 2 llamas. I think these were the llamas which he hadn't found on the back of his base. And yeah, Food is now going for economy upgrades, which is very nice. Maybe gold mining upgrade would be great here as well, but of course he's planning on going to stone, going for the power spike for the god, for the Huskars. A very hard unit to deal with, because they are great against archers. They have a lot of pierce armor, and if you mix Huskars with pikemen, there's nothing a cavalry player could do against this. Of course, conquistadors would be great, but I don't think we will see any conquistador in this game. But Splay now has the resources to click up the castle age. He's building the market. He's just missing the second game because he has 0 wood left, and he has to sell some stone, I believe, to get the few extra seconds. And now Food Please is up. Food Please hasn't found his 2 llamas too, so both players lost the scout pretty early. Yeah, what is Food Please doing now? He has a lot of wood. He could go for a second town hint, the first, and then for the castle. But as we know, Food Please, he of course thinks aggression, and that's exactly what he's doing here. Aggression first. Castle in, and Splay I think has to spend stone walls here to buy himself the time to get his defensive castle here and secure the rest of the base with stone walls and conquistadors. Of course it will always be tricky, but as we know, Food Please maybe he's idling his town center a little bit, or has a very bad economy setup, and maybe that's one way to come back into this game. But of course Splay will hurt his economy a lot with the stone walls. At least he's trying, he's not giving up, which tells me of a good fighter spirit, and everyone wants to see these games, everyone wants to see close games, and of course if a game or a series ends with a 4-0, then I think there's a little bit of disappointment, because yeah, that's no back and forth, but at least the last game was very entertaining. Just a good messy game back, which reminds me back in old days, where Football did this every game against me. But in the meantime, yeah, he's doing it not often at all. So now the first Husker is coming out. Yeah, and that's good. That's exactly what Splay has to do. Maybe he should have placed the castle a little bit more defensive and secure the rest with stone walls, because Football could reach fast Imperial, because he has the middle control, he has more resources, and he has the relics. I would love to see a monastery. And now Football is blaming Splay to be a water boy. Now the siege workshop. I think Splay has not seen the mangonel of Football yet, but he's trying to build a siege workshop. Now Football is complaining about the map. Who picked this? Of course, it's been Football, as we know him, just trash talking. And actually, if Splay now could spend or could go for the second town center, then the economy difference would not be great. Would not be huge. Now the first monk is out. Yeah, Splay I think shouldn't have gone for the siege workshop, because it's completely useless. Just use the stone layers, because the mangonel will have hard times to break it, and going for a second town center instead. And what is Football doing? I think Football is saving up for Imperial Age to trap down the castle. And yes, Splay I don't think he has any game plan. He has 2 conquistadors just in the castle, so that Football does not know about the amount of the units he has. Look at the economy difference. So Football is almost 2 res ahead, and he definitely will be the first up to Imperial. He has almost the resources collected, and Splay won't have any economy lead and any timing advantages in this game. So unfortunately, I guess my prediction is right, that it's going to be a 4-0 for Football, because once the first siege units, the traps are out, there's nothing Splay could do against it. Kongs of course are very strong against Huskars and mangonels, but weak to monks and weak to mangonels. They do a lot of damage to mangonels, but they die, especially without bloodlines, which Splay does not have yet, because he has not even a barracks. And now university is coming up, so maybe we see some bomber cannons with chemistry. I don't think we could expect hand cannons here, but yeah, let's see. Fletching is coming up now. Fletching. What is he planning to do? Fletching for the castle? Or maybe he wants to go some skirmishes, but I think Football on skirms is just like Black Forest, an aggressive map. It's just not the case. Yeah, and basically we're waiting for Splay to die to the Imperial Age advantage of Football. Second monastery coming up here, so we definitely will see monk siege which is a very gold heavy combination. Spookies will need more villagers on gold, less on food, because where should he spend all this food? Because he's not going for Huskars, he's not going for any food unit, he's just going for Monk Siege, which is wood and gold. Now the imp tech is there. Splay Buzzer, yeah, Splay Buzzer has now the resources to click up, which is obviously great. But Splay Buzzer definitely needs a second castle, because this castle is just buying time now, and he will need a second castle back in his base. I'm just wondering where, because there's 0 space for the second castle. But he will lose this castle because the first trap is out. Poopis is going for chemistry, and that means Poopis is starting to push now, but Splay Buzzer is 2.5 minutes behind and has the same amount of villagers. Will be housed shortly. Will be housed soon, sorry. And now, what is this? 6 monks, 7 huskars, 1 mangonel, 1 scorpion, and 1 will be coming up forward. 1 trebuchet. And Splay Buzzer is going to repair this. I'm not sure if this is able, because the second trap is out and there will be some bomber cannons. So I think going for a second castle would be way better, but I think this is still in range of this out of stone blows. So, and what is Splay Buzzer planning to do? He's going Scorps Conquistadors, I think. Oh, I'm not sure if I like his combinations against Mangonel monks, because Scorps definitely die to Mangonels, and the Conquistadors die to monks and do a lot of damage to siege units. Yeah, I think we will see which combination is better. Poopis nice, 3 trebuchets out, and he's not going for more monks, just going for a second bomber cannon. And now it's open, maybe we send. Now the university is coming up for Splay Buzzer, so he's planning to go for his own bomber cannons. He reached him, but watch out. That's a bad fight for Splay Buzzer. Oh, that's a total disaster. Why do you fight without your siege units? Still there are 5 monks alive, and all the conquistadors are dead, and I think that's the game-ending move. Poopis is calling him the units die, and I think Splay Buzzer has nothing. Oh, even the mangonel gets sniped. And yeah, Poopis has 1000 food in the bank and he's not using it, so he could produce more huskars just to send them into raid, because they have a lot of pierce armor. So they have 0 upgrades, maybe not the best idea. Oh, no micro. And the Scorps are just dying to the mangonel. So that there's nothing Splay Buzzer could do against this army combination of Poopis. That hurts. Splay Buzzer is heavily using the market, selling his soul, building now a bomber cannon, but I think there's another siege workshop. Okay. At least he's able to produce some bomber cannons. Oh, but the bomber cannon shots are Poopis out juicy. In the end, now the game is over. How could he defend with 2 conquistadors against all these armies? Even if you lose them for free. Now Huskars coming in, and there's the GG from Splay Buzzer. GG, well played here. It's a 4-0, I guess, for Food Please. And yeah, let's have a quick look at the statistics. Just the start again. Food Please with the advantage here. So there it was even. It was really even here. And then Splay lost a lot and was 6 Swiss behind. And yeah, that's just a disaster. If you have a look at the economy, Food Please was up from the beginning of the game, and yeah, that's something you never want to happen. And yeah, if it happens, you have a hard time to deal with his aggression. So this is it from this round, and see you to the next matchup.